Welcome to today's market report. European stock markets are seen opening largely higher on Thursday, boosted by a strong close on Wall Street, but within investors cautious ahead of latest policy meeting of European Central Bank. DAX future traded 0.3% higher, CAC climbed 0.4%, UK FTSE 100 falling 0.2%. Overnight, the US tech-heavy Nasdaq index posted gains of 2.7% to halt a three-session slump that had cast doubt over the valuations of the mega-cap tech stocks, which had driven the market's strong recovery. Dow Jones rose 1.6% and S&P climbed 2% in conjunction. The price action suggests that strong buying interest remains on market corrections, given the backdrop of ample central bank liquidity. However, with some volatility having returned to markets, it's too soon to say whether the rout is over or whether last night's recovery is simply a pause. Now all eyes turn to the latest meeting of European Central Bank, with its policy decision due at 12:45 London time, following 45 minutes later by a news conference from President Christine Lagarde. The central bank is scheduled to release its staff's new economic forecasts, and there may be comments about its ongoing strategy review. But the focus is likely to be on whether it tries to weaken the single currency, given the importance of the export sector for the region. Oil price slipped back on Thursday as a rise in US crude inventories prompted concerns about faltering demand just as the peak driving season comes to an end. The American Petroleum Institute on Wednesday reported a 2.97 million barrel build in the country's crude stockpiles for the week ending 4th of September, compared with the 1.4 million draw widely forecast. Crude future traded 0.2% lower at $37.97 a barrel. Brent fell 0.1% to $40.75. Gold futures rose 0.1% to $1,956.7 per ounce. On the FX front, sterling continues to weaken this week as market participants move quickly to price in more of a Brexit risk premium. The pound has weakened sharply in recent days, resulting in euro against sterling rising back towards the 0.91 level and cable towards the 130 level. Potential legal fight adds to Brexit uncertainty, according to MUFG Bank. GBP USD has bounced off the 6-month uptrend at 128.71 and is settling around the 130 level. Market traders have reinstated tiny longs at 129.05, with the initial target at the 131.80 DMA. Ireland's new Prime Minister Martin said that the UK needs to restore trust and give meaningful reassurance to EU negotiators. UK bill raises justifiable doubts as to whether the UK wanted to conclude negotiations. EU negotiators are wondering whether there is a will to get an agreement, and that is a very serious issue. The sensible thing would be to withdraw those clauses. He also said that where there is a will, there is a way, when questioned about the Brexit deal. The trade-weighted pound has fallen by just over 2% from its recent peak. It still leaves plenty of room for further weakness if the risk of a no-deal Brexit continues to rise, considering that there was little risk premium priced into the pound before the recent sell-off. The latest headlines suggest that the situation is likely to get worse before it gets better. Euro-dollar rises 0.24% to trade at 118.30, buoyed by the ECB's economic optimism and broad dollar weakness. The ECB's monetary policy decision is much weighted today. The ECB is likely to leave its monetary policy settings unchanged in September. The bank is also set to revise its 2020 GDP estimates higher amid stronger private consumptions. The dollar index was down 0.2% at 93.090. Dollar yen inched down 0.06% to 106.11. This is today's market news. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.